Hey guys, welcome back to our podcast. Carlie and Elizeta here, and this is Coffee Mag.
Hey guys, welcome back for another episode. I am so excited for this week's episode because my dear friend and co-host Carlie Griffiths is going to narrate and share a story of hers from 2 days ago, was it?
Yeah, Tuesday.
Great. So would you like to start your story? Because I'm truly excited about it. It was actually, I was on my work and I was late as usual. And I ran to the center of Bath and I just ran outside McDonald's and I found Carlie there in the bus stop, not by herself. So do you want to go on with from there?
Yeah, so I got to the bus stop really early because Elzeta's always fashionably late and I'm always stupidly early, so...
I'm really sorry about that. I'm so sorry.
No problem at all. So yeah, I was sitting at the bus stop, minding my own business, listening to some music, and then this man comes along and sits about 5 meters away from me, so quite a far distance away from me. Yeah, he's holding a bottle of beer, and I just thought, I know it's awful, but my initial reaction was, oh no. So we just sit there in silence for a couple minutes, and then he just turns to me and he's like, I really like your shoes. So,
guys, I can reassure you that the shoes are really cool and they're really nice. Please go on.
So just to let you guys know, the shoes they have a massive block on them. Well, about 4 inches high. They're stupidly tall. And he was just like, oh, I really like them. Are they trendy? Are they in fashion? And I'd never ever thought about my fashion sense being in fashion before. So it really did make me laugh. But yeah, I just agreed with him and just said, yeah, I think they're quite snazzy. And then he just asked me if I'd be happy to talk to him, which took me by surprise, actually, because nobody's ever asked me.
Yeah, they just start talking.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, yeah, sure, of course. So we started the conversation by actually telling me that his wife had recently passed away.
Oh my God. And
that because he's homeless, people don't usually stop and speak to him, that he's usually quite outcasted and isolated. And I felt like I was doing the right thing. I felt like speaking to him was serving a purpose and helping him out.
Yeah.
So I carried on speaking to him, and then he asked me what I do. So I told him I was a student in Bath Spa and I work part-time at a radio station. And then he cut me off and said, no, I don't want to know like what you do. I want to know about you. I want to know who you are, what makes me me. Which really took me by surprise, and I was like, oh, okay. So it wasn't like face value conversation. He actually wanted to know about me. So I let him know a bit about what we're doing here at the radio station. I let him know that I was really passionate about helping people and about mental health and about trying to make everyone feel like they're included. And he just looked at me right in the eye and was like, I knew that before looking at you. I knew that you were sent here for a reason. Now, I know this is going to sound really weird, but like I've been having a really bad week or two, and I felt like I didn't really have a purpose. I felt like everything I was doing, it wasn't really for a reason. Yet he sort of reignited my purpose almost. Like he gave my purpose back to me. And I just felt like as much as he was like, oh my gosh, thank you so much for speaking to me. You're so kind. I can't believe you've actually stopped and spoke to me. I couldn't stop thanking him as well, because I feel like he really did help. He really did help me.
Yeah.
He really made me feel like I was there for a reason. I was there speaking to him for a reason. And I was there when he needed someone most. And maybe actually he was there when I needed someone most.
Yeah. It was, let's say, a win-win situation in a way.
Yeah,
it sounds
definitely.
really bad, but you got something from it. He got something from it. But I feel like it's so interesting to see that, to hear you say that he said, I knew that you did something for the community. Like, I knew before I even talked to you that you were doing something good.
Yeah, it's like he knew all about me before even saying hi.
He could read through you?
Yeah.
Like, his instinct could, like, feel like he had to speak to you at that point, at that moment.
Like, he was literally like, whatever he was going to do that night, as long as he spoke to me, then everything was going to be fine. Like, he was like, thank you so much. Like, you've brought so much to my life. And I was I just felt really awful because there was like nothing more I could do. Yeah.
Wow. I don't know. I love the story, and thank you so much for sharing it with everyone and with me. And I just want to ask you, how has that affected you right now? How do you feel right now?
I definitely feel like I'm doing the right thing. I definitely feel like we're doing the podcast, and I definitely feel like, okay, we are doing the right thing. We are reaching out to people. We are helping people, even if they're not even listening to the podcast. Us actively seeking to help certain communities. The knowledge that we're gaining doing that, it's just right. It helps a lot more people in the long run. And I just feel like, regardless of what the people listening to get out of it, we are making a difference.
Yeah. Was it something that reassured you that you're on the right path?
Yeah, definitely. I think he made me think a lot about my future and about the direction that I want to travel in. And I think he's really secured the fact that I definitely want to help people, and I definitely want to go down the mental health route rather than just the media and editing route. I feel like my purpose is to help people.
You're helping people. You're helping me.
Oh, thank you so much. You're helping me. As doing this, like, it's really brought me out of my shell, and I can't thank you enough.
I can't thank you enough for like wanting me to be part of your journey, because you were the one who had this idea for the podcast, and I just stuck along. And I was like, hey, I'm just gonna be here with you. I'm gonna do it with you. And you were like, sure.
I know,
and
but look how confident you are. And without you, I don't think I could sit here and record these podcasts comfortably, and I don't think it would flow as well if you weren't here. I just think you are such an asset to my life.
You're such an asset in my life. I wouldn't be here without you, and I cannot thank you enough for everything that you've done, like, for me, because it's not like only on this podcast. In our daily lives, you help me a lot. I've told you multiple times, you inspire me so much. And from last week's episode that I sat down and edited and I listened to it over and over again, like, I am so grateful to have you in my life and call you my friend, because you have done so many amazing things and I genuinely admire them.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. You have played a massive role in my mental health journey, improving my journey, making me a better person. You've made me so much more confident. You've made me, oh my gosh, I can't thank you enough. And also, your editing skills are like the best.
I'm gonna start crying. I literally have tears in my eyes. Okay, so apart from the beautiful things that we have given to each other, and thank you so much for being so sweet and always an angel. Thank you. I want to say that day, apart from having that experience, you had this experience with this wonderful man, which I want to point out that I love how you said that he respected your boundaries. Like, he sat so far away, he never came close to you, which makes such a huge difference to see that a person actually respects you and that they are not coming close to you to harm you in any way, let's say in quotations. So I really admire that on that human being. But the same day we had a similar incident, but it didn't have the best outcome, let's say. It wasn't nothing happened, but we were in the radio station. It was late at night. It was a 8:30. It was 9 o'clock almost.
Yeah, about 9. Because we just missed the Hopper bus.
Unfortunately. And it would come in another hour, and the radio station was closing. So we couldn't stay in the radio station. And it was no one was around. No one. We were just by ourselves. So we grabbed some food from a Greek grill. I'm Greek, in case you hadn't noticed, and I was really excited. We met some nice Greek people.
And they had amazing halloumi fries.
Oh my god, they were delicious. And because we had nowhere to go, we sat on the bench besides the bus station. And we're sitting there eating our halloumi fries, and we're chilling. And as we're sitting, there was this man that came close to us. He was wearing a t-shirt. It was really cold. It was really, really cold. And he had a bunch of beers on his arm.
He had a crate of beers, and he was just dragging them along with him, and it was just really intimidating.
I got really scared. So basically what happened is that we're sitting there minding our business, having a chat, and suddenly he comes close to us. He stops, and he was wearing just a t-shirt, and he's like, "It's really chilly here, guys, isn't it, tonight?"
So we didn't say anything, and then he just stares at us, just
Yeah.
looking right at us into our souls.
Yeah.
And
He was staring a lot, and like my defense mode went, like I said, I'm gonna deck you in the face if I have to. I'm not gonna deck anyone without a purpose. He was close to us. Like, he was close.
yeah, he was literally just stood right in front of us, right in front of this bench. And I am quite a quiet person, so instantly I was like, oh my gosh, no, please just go home, please be safe.
And then he was like, well, okay. And he had his hands, I'm not gonna harm you, and he was gone. He left. That was it. But you can see the difference between those two people. He might be in the same position with the man that you met, or he might be more privileged or less privileged. You don't know. And you can see how much he didn't respect the space, like our space, at all.
Yeah, definitely. I think from this, we can really take away how important boundaries are to a conversation. Having distance and having respect really does make you look at a situation differently. I feel like if this gentleman just approached us and was like, "Hi girls, are you okay?" And then maybe explained his problem, we'd be more sympathetic and want to listen. Whereas he just was right in our faces and we couldn't quite tell what he wanted. It was just scary.
Talk to people, don't just stare at them. He was just standing there staring at us, and that was creepy. And given the fact that it was like 9:30 at that point, and we were sitting there by ourselves, two girls, in the middle of the night with no one around, it's really scary. Really, really scary.
It's just that level of you're feeling really defenseless and you don't know what to do. And then you don't want to spook them either, because maybe they don't quite realise how you've reacted to the situation.
Yeah.
And we don't know how they're going to react to the situation either. So I think it's finding that delicate balance between having boundaries and understanding.
Yeah, have a little bit of respect for other human beings. And especially, by the way, we are living during a pandemic. Like, there is a virus going around, in case no one has noticed, and because we were outside, we weren't wearing masks, and he came close to us and he wasn't wearing a mask either. That's something that definitely does not scream respect.
No, I agree. Especially the times we're living in at the moment, people do need to think a little bit more than usual and just know people's boundaries.
It has been really interesting, like, hearing your story, Carlie, and sharing what we went through, let's say, on Tuesday. And we want to share some charities that can help homeless people. So if you want to get in touch with Centrepoint, Salvation Army, Crisis UK, Help the Homeless, and there are many, many more that we are going to link to our website.
We understand that the closer you get to Christmas, the harder it can be, the more challenges that people face. So if we can hopefully help you earlier, hopefully you can get the help you need.
Yeah. Christmas is a really difficult period. So if anyone is listening and you could help people out there who need your help, please do. Just £5. In the side of Centrepoint, it says that £12 could sponsor a room for someone to live in. So you're helping someone. I know we are all struggling, but if we could just do this one thing, it would just change the world.
We also do understand that money is an issue. For one of the people, is definitely an issue that I struggle with. So we're not even asking you to donate. We're just asking you to raise awareness. We're asking you to just go on our website, have a quick look, share on our Instagram and Twitter pages, or if you're the one that needs help, please reach out. Please even reach out to us and we'll do everything we can to help.
Of course. Don't get scared to reach out to us at least. We are a podcast and we're two people that we are willing to help with in any way we can. So don't be scared. We're here for you and everything will be fine. Everything will be fine during Christmas and afterwards.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so just to tie up our podcast today, we just want you to know that we are here for you. We are available to be reached out to, and we can provide the support and the links on our website and social media.
Hopefully we got our message across, and we'll see you next week with a new episode.
Yeah, thank you so much, guys. Have a good week.
Have a good week. Bye.